Kombaru. It's been a while. I think I have my microphone settings fixed. Just in case if anything sounds wrong, please let me know. I'm sorry that it was screwed up on my last time that I was on Twitch, but I think I got it fixed now. So, I'm just gonna be level grinding for a bit. Let's see how today goes. Let's see what you get when you do that. I think that was a northern wind. And you're probably not great for this fight, so let's bring Orin in instead. Yay! Ouchies. But now I can use that skill I just got from you on you and see how that works. Hello, welcome to chat. And let's get Yuna in here. What it do, my dude? Nothing much. Just working on trying to level up my characters a bit. Let me know if there's any audio problems. I was having trouble with my microphone the last time I streamed on Twitch, so I hope I have everything figured out now. Oops. You are a jerk, Mr. Chimera. Well, I'm glad that my audio seems to be working so far, because that was very frustrating. I'm glad that things seem to be working so far, because we had to use the microphone that's built into my webcam last time, and it didn't sound great. It was very frustrating, honestly. Hold on, sorry, I was just trying to adjust some volume on my end. Hello and welcome. Let's see. You know, you probably don't need to be here for a while. Lulu, you're not great in this fight, but I do still want to level you up, so... you should do something. Yay! Everyone survived. Hell yeah, chat delay? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. I think I can. Actually, I know I can. Give me one moment. Pop out. Copy. And... oh, okay. Okay, hopefully there shouldn't be too much chat lag anymore. I think it's just because Twitch has less chat delay in general. That is probably true. But I did also forget to switch my settings over from no, I didn't mean to hit the butterfly. No, we're leaving. We're leaving. Ah. Fuck you, Mr. Butterfly. I'm just trying to level grind. So I noticed recently, first of all, I have to thank everyone for all the cool fan art I've been getting. That's really awesome. I'm really glad that people have been doing that. I also want to talk about something that I heard is happening. Apparently, I don't know how familiar any of you guys are with, Hololive, the VTubing agency in Japan, but, apparently, right now they're taking auditions for future English language talent, and they're including English language males in this. And I have no interest in trying to get in on Hololive because I know I'm not the type of person who would fit in well there, and also I wouldn't want to have that many eyes on me. That would make me incredibly nervous. But I just think that's interesting because I'm excited to see what kind of guys end up joining in on that. I would really love to see, you're a shy demon. That's cute. But, I would really like to see them take a page out of Niji Sanji's book and then, like, have some of their dudes not be typical Bishonen characters, because, like, I don't know if any of you guys, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hololive. I also don't know if you guys are familiar with Niji Sanji, but, hello, welcome. But, for Niji Sanji, the dudes in Niji Sanji, they have a much more, more of a wide variety of designs than the dudes that are part of Hololive's dude division. In fact, one of the more popular guys who's part of Niji Sanji, Maimoto Keisuke, his character designer is actually a gay manga artist. Like, if you go to his webpage on the virtual YouTuber wiki, the link to his character designer has a warning on it that it's not safe for work because they just straight up have gay porn on their Twitter. And so his design is like this sexy older dude, and I think it would be cool if HoloLive English followed in that suit and also hired those kinds of artists to design some of their English male talent. I don't know if that'll happen, but I think it would be cool. You want fan art of mirror character, but don't know how to promote yourself. I don't really know if I have any good tips. I kind of just stumbled into this whole thing. It's a hard doubt. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just because HoloLive is so much bigger than Niji-Sanji is at this point, I feel like they'd be less willing to take risks. But at the same time, if you think about it, in the West, no one gives a shit about B Shonen anymore. Like, even the yaoi fangirls who live in the West, no one gives a shit about the pretty boys. They're all about the daddies. So, like, I feel like it would almost make more sense. But we'll see. Stop it. No one likes you. There we go. When a lot of entry tend to gravitate toward Bishonen characters, it's hard to believe. That is true. I think IDK people usually have an issue with homosexual erotic work with short characters with older ages. Yeah. That somehow everyone loves lolly bitches. HoloLive does not seem to shy away from that in that regard. But I can't be too mad because I'd be lying if I said I was not myself a fan of Gargura. She's precious and I love her. But it would make me happy to have a... I mean, hell, they could even get the same person who did Maimoto Keisuke's design in on it, because, like, I know that some of the same illustrators have worked with Niji-Sanji, who have worked with HoloLive and other VTuber groups and indie VTubers and stuff like that, so... Get some from a beefy gym guy. Damn it, I want to see it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Short Halt. I don't think I know that name. I'm so glad that so far my microphone seems like it's working properly. It took me a while, but I finally figured out what the fuck was wrong with it. You leave. We need this guy in here. And he's gonna kill that. No! No! He's a bard in D&D, specifically Critical Role's Vox Machina. I really need to watch Vox Machina. It looks really good. I don't know anything about it. I've just seen a couple of like the screenshots of the characters, and I really like the characters. So many of them look really cool. Did I run out of golden needles? No, is this it? I think this is what it is. Yeah, I was right. Stop it. Yuna, keep yourself alive. Dick lightning. It's also Major Leaf Horny. Shot lightning from his dick. I love how your nose looks like the villager's nose from Animal Crossing when the phone freaks out and lowers the quality. Lol. I can see it now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. My nose does have a bit of a reddish triangle shape to it. I can't help it. I'm a round-faced boy. My nose is a bit on the chubby side, just like the rest of my face. Also, welcome Incendo. I do not believe that you have been a part of our chat before, so welcome. Chubby dudes get me excited for some reason. I mean, same. Your character has a sexy monkey vibe and I love it. Aww. I do love sexual monkeys. Kissable core. Aww. You guys are too nice. Is this enemy water or ice type? I can't remember. Water. Okay. It makes me happy that so many people think I'm cute and want to commission and or create sexy fan art of me. It feels nice. I'm sort of a simp for hot men. It is a curse. I mean, people need to simp for hot men too. Men need to be able to live off of their sexiness the same way anyone else does. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it. Okay, wrong element, but... Well, that's the right one. That's the right one. At least I got some lightning in there. IDK if I'd have the courage to follow the VTuber road, because I'm too shy. I definitely know how that is. It's honestly, I would not have ended up in this position doing this if it weren't for the fact that, and my spoken English is garbo. Trust me, grows on IRL online. I'm sexy as fuck. I know how that feels. I don't feel super confident in myself all the time, but regardless of what you might think of yourself, there's someone out there who's gonna think you're sexy as hell. Everyone is someone's type. Favorite Aeon and why is it Yojimbo? Because Yojimbo's sexy. Of all the, well, I mean, maybe Ifrit's sexier, though I personally not turned on as much by the Ifrit in this game, but he is cool looking, and he does got nice muscles. just not crazy about his face in this one. But like I was saying, when I originally started doing this, the whole reason I started doing this was because I had a friend who was planning on doing this, and I was telling him about the kind of character that I really thought would be fun to see. I like Chunky Bahamut. Yeah, Chunky Bahamut's also fun. But I had a friend who was going to start VTubing, and sorry, but I was telling him about the kind of VTuber character I would really like to see, and I was like, I would really like to see a character who is like a chubby gay otaku who is just, you know, kind of a typical chubby nerd, but like chubby guys are popular with a lot of gay guys, so you know, I figured there'd be an audience for that, especially including myself. But when I originally had the idea, I wasn't really thinking of myself doing it. It was just like, wouldn't it be cool if there was someone who did that? And there are a couple now, like in Japan, there are a couple different like chubby otaku VTubers. Of course they're Japanese, so if you're not able or willing to put up with the language barrier, that can be a bit of an issue. But and I don't think all of them are. I think one of them isn't gay. I think one of them specifically is not gay, but I know the other one is. But at the time that I was talking to my friend, there wasn't any. I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if there was? And he was like, you should do it, you should do it, you should totally do it. And I was like, I don't really feel like I'd be good at it, but you're really nice and you're encouraging me, so maybe I'll do it. And unfortunately, that friend ended up not actually joining the world of the VTubers, which is a shame. I still think he should have, because he's very charming, and him and I do still talk. It's not like he it's not like he literally died. I did make that joke video about how his character died, but he is totally fine. Thriving, in fact, I would say. He just realized that he didn't really have time to do this. But that's kind of how I ended up in this position, was because I was originally doing it as something that I was going to do with one of my friends, but then that friend realized that he didn't really have the time and energy to dedicate to this, so he ended up backing out. And I was like, well, I've already commissioned these artists to help make my model. It would be a real shame if I like don't put any of this stuff to use, because like I would feel like I wasted all their time and stuff. And like I didn't want to waste their time. I didn't want to make them look like they had wasted their time. So I ended up deciding, I was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. I'll figure this out. But thankfully I seem to be developing an audience of my own on my own. So it is not a complete loss. Still bummed. I still hope that someday he'll find the time to actually go through with his plans in some form, but I do not know if that'll be anytime soon, because he's a very, very busy boy with all of the things that he is doing in his life. So we will see. Everyone, please stay alive. I would prefer if you don't die right now. Stop that. Time is cruel. It's such a bastard. But like I said, I can't be mad at him because the things that he's doing in his life are way more cool and way more impressive than any of the shit that I've ever done with my life, so... I want him to focus on doing what he needs to do in order to live the life that he wants to live. It is still a bit sad though, just because, unlike me, said friend is fluent in Japanese, and so I don't know if you guys saw me talking earlier on Twitter about how, like, I have a couple Ballad of the JRPG Grinder that the Please Stay Alive song. Yeah. I have a couple, I have 3 currently, Japanese gay VTubers who I'm mutuals with, who I would really like to collaborate with them or like communicate with them at all, who are mutuals with me, but like my Japanese skills are just so poor and I'm so nervous to try and like do any sort of like video with them because I just know that I'm gonna hardly be able to communicate and it's gonna be frustrating and I'm gonna feel stupid and I'm gonna make them feel like they have to talk like a child, and it's intimidating. But at the same time, I want to make friends because they seem cool. The little bit that I have communicated with any of them, they've all been very nice. But it's also all been over Twitter and text form. So like, that's a very different experience from actually trying to stream with someone, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to put them in a position where they have to like slam their face into a desk just to try to communicate with someone who is on the same level as like a very, very small child, you know? So but if my Japanese skills can ever reach the point where I actually feel like I can communicate with someone, then it would make me very happy to be able to collaborate with them. I've seen some videos about the language. The spoken part seems really easy to fuck up. It can be. It's really different from English. So like if you go into it trying to speak it like it's English, which is unfortunately how most courses try to teach Japanese here in the West. They try to teach it as if it's more similar to English than it actually is. But like, if you try to approach it thinking of it like English, it's really easy to screw it up. So wanted to DM you on Twitter just so everyone knows. My DMs are open. You are free to DM me if you would like. This is of course assuming that you are over the age of 18 because my Twitter is not safe for work. Which one is the... I know this cures all statuses. Is this poisoned? I think this is poisoned. Yay! I am now slightly more familiar with the kanji for poison. Your 21st birthday was last month on the 5th. Happy very late birthday. From what I hear, there is a birthday boy in chat right now. There he is, speaking of birthday. Happy birthday, my dude. I've seen a lot of gay porn at 18 though, so my eyes are not virgin, if that makes sense. I get that. I still want to make it clear that, like, if anyone is below the age of 18, they should not be following my Twitter. Just, like, I get it. I was looking at porn before I was old enough to as well, but, like, it's just for everyone's safety, for the safety of people who are below the age of 18, and for my own safety, I have to say, it's not good. Don't do it. I can get in trouble. Y'all can get in trouble. So, stuff my gullet with pizza. Speaking of which, that is definitely something I'm going to order later. I want pizza so bad. I feel like garbage, but it was so good. That is, once you're past the age of, like, your early 20s, that's just how eating pizza feels. You eat it and you're like, man, my body didn't like that, but God, it was delicious. Yuna, you get in here. That is, it is how I plan to be in a very short period, because I do plan on ordering some pizza today. Never doing spicy lovers again. Yeah, there's definitely certain pizzas that I don't think my body can handle it anymore. I'm too old. I'm an old man. It's a shame. I used to like spicy food a lot. You know what? Why not, Yuna? He's not resistant to lightning, so let's do Thunder Horse. I know I say this every time, but, like, Square really was on some next level shit when they were doing the effects animation in this game, and, like, all of their PS2 games. Like, I feel like the effects animation in this game looks cooler than the effects animation in a lot of their more recent games. I feel like their more recent games, a lot of them, the effects animation kind of looks like shit, to be honest. Hell yeah, PS2 Square VFX. It's, honestly, it's such an aesthetic. It's so good looking. After around 19, I became spiritual as hell, and I can honestly say I feel like shit a lot of the time, but then I remember it's okay to feel like trash, because then when you feel better, it's good. Yeah, I've kind of had to come to terms with that recently. I feel like the summon designs were the best in 10. The summon designs in 10 are really fucking good. I mean, the summon designs in a lot of Final Fantasy games are really good, but like the later PlayStation, early PS2 games are when they really started to kick ass, in my opinion. And this is coming from someone who has a very strong soft spot for the old pixel art Final Fantasies, but damn, the aesthetic in the PS2 Final Fantasies and the PS1 Final Fantasies is top fucking notch. A lot of newer games have soulless VFX. Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. Waka. Alright, hurry up and kill that thing. If they have a lot of performance to use, but they just make them do really basic. Yeah. I feel like they kind of got preoccupied with the fact that they're like, oh, we can do real particle effects now. Like actual particle effects instead of just cheating it, and it's like they've lost sight of the fact that when they were cheating it, they were getting much cooler looking results. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it's just like an experimental phase that they'll get through once they figure out how to do proper particle effects. I don't know. We'll see. Got me thinking dirty again. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind when people think dirty things of me. Hello, Anthony. Welcome to the club. I'd be surprised if you did. Looks at my Twitter page. Yeah, that pic you did is getting a lot of attention, and I'm gonna be honest, it feels good. It feels good to see people reacting positively to an image involving me in that way. I can't help but feel a lot of their big gun VFX into Kingdom Hearts, all those big dumb flashiness and all. Yeah, the visual effects in Kingdom Hearts too. I also feel like the Kingdom Hearts 3 has better VFX than like the more recent Final Fantasies and shit like that. How's your playthrough? Well, we are level grinding currently. Things seem to be going okay. I can barely read things because I'm still a novice when it comes to Japanese, but I'm becoming slightly more familiar with some things. I also thought of a cool fight scene where you basically beat the break. I'm not saying chubby dudes can't fight. I'm saying I can't fight. I would not be able to kick Goku's ass. But, that doesn't mean I wouldn't mind getting in a tussle with Goku, if you know what I mean by tussle. Page 3 is the only recent Square game that feels like an old PS2 game. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, so I don't know how it feels, but I know from what I've seen, it has a much better aesthetic. Gotta go study a bit. Love y'all. Have fun. Well, I guess I shouldn't say have fun studying. Most people don't have fun studying, but I hope that studying goes well. Gohan is better? I wouldn't say I'm not a Gohan hater. I mean, there's not very many male characters in Dragon Ball Z that I honestly have a negative opinion about. The entire show was kind of a sexual awakening for me, so I kind of have a soft spot for all of them. But I think I'd still say I like Goku better, personally. But I do still like Gohan. Bob from Tekken, yeah, he's fun. What about Yamcha? He's got a nice butt, even though he's become a trash character now and erased from existence. I feel bad about that because he's honestly, in my opinion, one of the cuter characters in the show. But he is a human, and all the humans ended up being subject to the power creep. Him and Krillin. Krillin's another one that I like a lot. He doesn't get very much to do as the series goes on. It really does just become, you know, all about the Saiyans and no one else at that point. But yeah, Yamcha and Krillin could absolutely get it. I am a big fan of both. Bulma's a sludge, left him for a killer, had his children, and suddenly Vegeta's like, okay, I'm good now. Yeah, I remember as a kid watching that whole plot line go down, and I was like, really? Really? What's going on here? This seems like a very bad decision on your part, Bulma, but okay. You do you, I guess. I guess I can't stop you. And I can't be too mad because it did bring Trunks into existence, and I do like Trunks too. Like I said, there's not very many male characters in Dragon Ball Z that I'm not a fan of. Unless you're Goku or Vegeta, you aren't pretty much irrelevant in Dragon Ball Z. It's the unfortunate truth. And it's terrible. A sneeze. Saiyans are gross anyway. I mean, but they're really hot though. I was thinking I didn't have any DBZ characters I'm attracted to, then I remember Yajirobe. Yajirobe. Yeah. 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 He may be a comedy relief character, but I don't give a shit. And was the most powerful. That is true. Yajirobe, despite being a comic relief character, was the strongest human. But that also makes sense for Akira Toriyama's sense of humor, since it is apparently canon that what's her name? I can't remember her name right now. But it's the main girl from Dr. Slump. is apparently stronger than Goku, canonically. Even though she's supposed to look like a toddler. And is literally like 2 heads tall. Yeah, Ariel. That's it. Yeah, she is apparently supposed to be canonically stronger than anyone in DBZ. And just doesn't ever actually show it off because she's in a comedy series instead of like a legitimate action series. Seen her in Budokai Tenkaichi once. Oh, was she in Budokai Tenkaichi? I didn't know that. One of my friends used to play the Budokai games and the Tenkaichi games a lot. I'm surprised I didn't see her. She split the earth without making it explode. Well, that definitely takes talent, that's for sure. Stop it. I'm trying to heal him. She's like if Luca from Chrono Trigger made a tiny robo-brute. Yeah. Speaking of which, I fucking love Luca. Of all of the Chrono Trigger characters, she's probably one of my favorite. I love her design, she's precious. I mean, all the character designs in Chrono Trigger are really good, but I think she's probably my favorite. Because, I mean, just look at her. She's like anime Velma Dinkley, and I can't not love that. It's just, she's so good. She's so wonderful. I call it plot bullshit, but then again, Toriyama makes everything but GT canon as long as someone can destroy the some chunk. Yeah. I'm a bit of a GT defender personally. Not that I actually I don't try to argue that it's canon. I know it's not canon, but I had fun watching it. So if I had fun watching it, I had fun watching it. So well, everyone's dying again, so I need to get Yuna in here. I deadass thought GT short for Goku time. That's funny. I love GT. Goku going SSJ4 was sexy as hell. Yeah. Most of the power-up transformations in the Dragon Ball franchise are a bit of fetish material for me, if I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. I'll say I don't have much of a relationship with Dragon Ball, but there's this channel called Man Service, and they posted a clip of Yajirobe biting Krillin's butt, and that was good. Yes, I know what channel you're talking about, and yeah, that clip is really good. Test that, voice that tail, and I bet those pants hit his Super Saiyan. Yeah. The design for Super Saiyajin 4 is... It's a good one. It's a good design. Wish that we could all just collectively go back to making horny stuff of Dragon Ball Z. That used to be so much more common. People need to make it again. Super Saiyan cock sounds like a song. Yeah. I mean, someone should get her on the phone and let her know that that's a thing that she needs to make happen. Let's see. Damn, Riku. I'm fucking sorry. I'm gonna go heal and save and hopefully start fixing Riku. 'Cause bitch needs it. Actually, let's go ahead and get her in here now. Anything new happened lately, Baloo? Let's see. Well, I did start... Well, I don't know if I should talk about that. I did start talking to someone else on Twitter. He seems very nice so far, another VTuber. So there may potentially be some collaborations in the future. We will see. I wish we could all be in VR World or something and be chilling in a server. I mean, wouldn't it be fun to be playing with our virtual power? Yeah. I mean, there is VR chat, and I do plan on doing some VR chat content at some point. I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do. I know I'm not at the point where I could, I know one thing I do want to do at some point is use it as a way of practicing Japanese, but I'm not nearly at the level where I would feel confident trying that yet, so we'll hold off on that for now. I'll join and be the perverted dude. I mean, we'll all be the perverted dude. That's kind of the theme of this place. Don't you dare. What does this do? What does this ability do? Well, apparently it does that. I've been thinking on making a horny VR game, but man, a VR set would cost... I mean, you're not wrong. I don't own a VR set, but I also know your level of skill, so I want to encourage you to do it anyway. If you've seen Angel Dust from Has-Been, then you'll know how I'll dress. That's, I mean, I don't have the hots for Angel Dust, but I do love him as a character. He's cool as shit. Honestly, he cracked me up more than any other character did in the pilot. Of all the characters, he's the one who I'm most nervous about the fact that they're apparently recasting him. I hope whoever they get doing his voice sounds very similar to his original voice, otherwise I'll be very sad. Can't put a limit on sexiness, damn it. Well, I'm not saying he's not sexy, I'm just saying he's not my type. I would never deny that Angel Dust is sexy. He is very sexy. He's just not my type. And like I said, he may not turn me on, but he's still one of my favorite characters. I'd honestly say he is my absolute favorite character in Has-Been Hotel, at least in the pilot. Things might change in the actual series, we'll see once that becomes a thing, but until that series comes out, in the pilot, he is my favorite character. And that one other show, the other show is Hell of a Boss, and it's also very good. I highly suggest both of them. Hell of a Boss you can actually watch as an actual show, like the show's already started, it's not just the pilot. Has-Been Hotel is still only a pilot, so we're still waiting on the series to come out, but it sounds like there's going to be more changes between the Has-Been pilot and the actual Has-Been show than there was for, what's it called? Hell of a Boss. Which makes me nervous, because I really liked the voice cast in the pilot. But I'm trying to be optimistic and to tell myself that it'll be okay. Yeah. I can't get too mad at her. I know that making art takes time, but I am also waiting for that episode. Angel Dust is the vice president of the Round Table of Horny Jail Activity. Yeah, he is. He is a good character. Consistently hilarious. Consistently hilarious, and also with a significantly more depth than people give him credit for. Like, even just in, like, the little bit in the first episode, like, he very clearly is shown, like, wanting to be a better person, but also not wanting to stop being himself, and wanting to comfort Charlie when she's down, but also not knowing that, like, any attempt he tries to make would fall flat, so he just doesn't say anything. Who would be the president of Horny Jail? Me, of course. The Hollywood studio system, it makes you... Yeah. definitely, that is one of the things that kind of sucks about the show being picked up by an actual studio, but at the same time, hopefully it means that it'll be able to reach a bigger audience and have more of an animation budget, because that would be cool. All this talk about Hell is making me think of Helltaker and how the only thing I know about that game is that I want to rearrange the insides of the main character. Well, what's stopping you? I'm trying to think if I know which character you're talking about. How I kind of drew the top on the blue fan art, kind of looking like, oh, is that what he looks like? Well, in that case, I see why you feel the way you do, because that man that you drew in that picture was a very handsome man. I wish I could draw blue. I mean, you can. There's nothing starting, or let me try that sentence again. There's nothing stopping you from getting into drawing. Everyone starts somewhere, and there's nothing stopping you from, there's no reason that you can't start later in life than you probably think you can. Like, everyone assumes that you have to start when you're a child, but that's not true. You can start at any time in your life. You just have to, like, be willing to look for tutorials and look for, like, I believe in you. I believe that if you take the time to look up, like, tutorials and stuff, you can start to learn. It's always hard when you first start, but with each thing that you draw, you learn a little bit more and you will become more talented. So what are you looking for, Anthony? My whole online, or my whole 3D career was built on looking at tutorials. Yeah, it's, especially in the day and age of YouTube, there's so many free tutorials out on YouTube that you can use to learn shit. It's honestly kind of ridiculous. Everyone has sounded like my mother encouraging me all day today. It's kind of weird. Must have been the spell I cast on myself. Well, I just want to be supportive. Well, everyone's allowed to decide if I'm their big brother or little brother based on their own preferences, but I want to be your supportive big and or little brother, whichever one you want me to be. I have caught another stream. Hype. Welcome, RPG Guru. It makes me happy that there's enough people who are out, there's enough guys out there who are fans of both Japanese RPGs and chubby dudes that they want to come visit my stream. I'm happy that there's enough crossover between those two things that I have something of an audience. Well, Anthony, I'll say this. If what you're looking for is the sexy fan art people have drawn of me, then you need to look toward my Twitter. Because I've retweeted both instances. Also walked in on Big Bro, Little Bro. Yeah, I refer to my audience as my brothers, and you're all collectively allowed to decide for yourself whether you are the big brother or the little brother, or whether I am the big brother or the little brother. My relation to you is whichever one makes you the happiest. I'd just like to be friends first, go too deep into my spirit life, and you might think I was insane. I don't want to scare anyone, though. I mean, be you, be witchy. I don't got a problem with it. I'm definitely a very typical grumpy atheist who doesn't really believe in any of that kind of stuff, but, like, I'm also the kind of person that believes that as long as you aren't doing anything that's hurting anyone, then, like, you do you, live your best life, do whatever makes you happy, just don't, as long as you're not hurting anyone, that's all that fucking matters. Enough with the aqua breath, we get it. Chubby dude supremacy. I mean, I do love me some chubby dudes as well, but when it comes to men of the fictional variety, muscular men are actually my favorite, hence my body pillow. But that does not mean that I do not also love a chubby dude. I'm a very multifaceted individual, as you see. But I do also, I am also a fan of the chubby dudes. And I'm also a fan of people wanting to give me belly rubs and stuff of that nature. So, I'm happy I can be around for people to admire and be kind to. That's why I go to the beach in the summer, lol. I need to go to the beach more often. I love water. It's so soothing. And also all the hot, half-naked dudes are a plus as well, but that's besides the point. That's obvious. You had me at belly rubs, say no more. I am open for belly rubs. Anyone who would like to give me some, also head pats. I'm cool with that too. I should probably actually put some of these sphere levels to use. I was surprised when both Bara and Chubby-centric accounts were liking, retweeting the fan. Well, A, you're a really good artist, first of all. And B, I, the chubby dude, not to toot my own horn, but I did look pretty cute in that picture. And the dude who you drew me with was also quite good looking. So I am not at all surprised that people from both camps were enjoying it. I felt like I achieved world peace for an hour. Half naked, also covered in water. Yeah. 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 Yuna, you are... No. You are gonna take a while to level up. Let's go over here first. Pura! Yay! And Shell. Not quite as exciting, but still a useful spell. I don't have any level 3 key spheres, do I? Pretty sure I only have level 1. Yeah, I only have level 1. Now I'm remembering my ex and it's oh. I'm sorry, dude. Also relatable. My most recent romantic well, attempt at a relationship with another dude didn't go so hot. And it kind of ended on bad terms, so I can relate. But all we can do is move forward and hope to form new connections with new people that will be more positive than the ones in our past. That's something I've been trying to tell myself recently. Because, unfortunately, I've had a lot of relationships that I thought were supposed to last, not last. And that's something I've just kind of had to come to terms with. Oh no, are we... Oh no, wait, we're not dead-ended. Just need to move up one so I can get this ability, which is... Speed Attack. And we really don't need that, but... And haste. Yay, another guy to know haste. A head pat in these times. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm sure Gamer Doji appreciates it as well. Yeah, it's I've definitely had a lot of instances like that as well, where a lot of people who I used to be friends with and who I used to be close with were artists who made things for me, so I know how that is. It can be hard to think back to the things that people did for you and think that, you know, almost feel like none of it really meant anything, but it's important to remember that it did mean something in that moment, I think. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As I watch you play Final Fantasy, it's still turn 1. I mean, isn't that just how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, though? I haven't really played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since, like, the original set came out. And I'm definitely a part of that camp of people who, like, when I watch the game being played now, I'm like, this is a different game. You're making up the rules. I don't believe any of this is real. Just wish we could be friends or something. Yeah, yeah. There's a part of me that still really wishes that I could go back to being friends with my last ex, but at the same time, I know that, like, it's just not really realistic, especially after, like, what he did to me and then how very negatively I responded to what he did to me. I just know that it's not really possible. And yeah, it sucks, but it's best to just let things like that go. I'll try not to think about it. I've never been in a relationship with someone, so I don't know how a heartbreak feels, but I'll say it's a curse and a blessing at the same time. Yeah. It doesn't feel great, I'll say that. It's hard to let go of an ex. It took me like 2 years to finally let go. Yeah. That's how I have been with, like, my most recent ex. It's taken me a lot longer to really come to terms with it than it probably should have. But then, like, between the time that I was dating him and the time that I knew him as just a friend before dating him, it had been a really long time. He had been a part of my life for a really long time, so. I know how you feel, Doji, but it really is best to just let the things be in the past. I'm not trying to, like, not trying to diminish your feelings or anything, because, like, I definitely know how that feels, but, like, getting violent over it or anything like that is just, it's not good. Yeah. The best thing to do is just to do things that do make you happy and to focus on those kinds of things and try to form new connections with new people. That's something I've been having to do lately myself. So thank you, Mr. Guru. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a summon in here. Who do we want it to be, though? Let's go with Valifor. Summoning Valifor does look kind of silly in this particular battlefield just because the clouds kind of intersect with the trees in a way that does not look like it's supposed to be that way. This move is so cheap. Of course it has to be like hella nerfed anytime you're fighting a boss, but when you're fighting a regular enemy, this move is incredibly cheap. I just ended up at the airport for not paying attention to my train stop. If you have important things you need to do, you don't have to stick around for the stream, my dude. I appreciate that you want to be here for the stream, but if you have important things that you need to do, like being at specific places at specific times, please don't miss important things that you need to do just to be in my stream. I promise I'm not that important. Oh. I got all my shit done, so I'm good. Well, that's good. That's good. Please don't. I beg of you, my audience, please don't get distracted from important things that you legitimately need to do just so that you can watch a fat dude play Final Fantasy X. It's not that important. Nah, I'd rather be here. I can just walk across the arch to go take the train the other way. Okay, well, as long as that's the case, but seriously, please, I hope that people aren't messing up their lives just to show up to my streams. It seems tempting. What seems tempting? Ruining your life? Ouchies. Yuna, keep yourself alive. A handsome chub stream. It does not matter how handsome you think I am. Please do not be ruining your life for me. I think what's tempting is imagining how you'd be in many sexy positions. I mean, okay, granted. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that as a gay man I have not done some stupid things just for a glimpse of some sexiness. I'm not gonna try to pretend that I have not, but we've all been there. I spaced out a lot, so it's bound to happen. I remember reading manga on the bus and it reached its last stop and it was raining that day. So I waited in the rain in the opposite. Yeah, I might worry about you a little bit, dude. It's not like I go to the gym for that dude's giant pecs, Baka. I mean, yeah. I mean, one could say watching cute chubby guy on the internet has ruined my life, but like in a joking, I buy all their merch way. I don't have any merch, but I appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment. Yet. I mean, it would be fun to come out with merch, don't get me wrong. But the unfortunate thing when it comes to anything like that is if you have a small audience, then like in order to actually make merch viable, in order for like the merch to be viable, you have to like look, because like you kind of have to divvy up how much, like you have to divvy up the cost according to like how many are being produced, and if you have a small audience, then obviously you're not going to produce as much. And any of the companies that like you can use to produce merch You want to do a blue 3D print for merch? Okay, dude. Here's the thing. If it comes to that point, I would definitely commission you for that because I know that you produce good work. But like I was saying, anytime that you produce merch for a very small audience, and to be clear, I do have a very small audience. And that's not a bad thing, I'm fine with that. But when you produce merch for a small audience, then it costs more to make the merch, and that additional cost does unfortunately trickle down to the person buying the merch. Like, if you are the kind of person to buy gay manga, like Bara manga from Japan, if you compare the price of it to like the price of any other type of erotic manga, you'll notice that everything is just a lot more expensive for us because the artists who are making those manga, they're not able to afford to produce as many copies because they know that they're not going to sell as many copies, and so the printing companies charge them more because it's just how supply and demand is. More, the less of something that they're producing, the more it's cost them for each one, because they're also taking into consideration the price of like setting the machines up to produce the product. So it's an unfortunate side effect of being a niche. I would love to do it. I would love to make merch. I would love to sell merch because I'm all about making stuff. I love to make stuff. I just don't know. I don't know if it's something that I would actually be able to do. But if it gets to the point where I think I could actually do it and not end up with a bunch of unsold product and actually be able to afford to do it, then I will absolutely do it because I want to. It is something that I would want to do just because I know that I want to be able to buy that kind of merch. Like, the fact that there isn't more merch for like gay nerd dudes really disappoints me because I'm the kind of person who wants to buy that. So of course I want to make it myself. So I will say it's not out of the question. I'm just not considering it right now because I know that right now is not a viable time to do it. I'd rather just talk about series with everyone more than have merch that I can't buy at the moment. Yeah. I made a Fubaruba acrylic that's hiding in my folder somewhere that I made when I saw your Aww. That's cute. You should take a photo and put it on Twitter and tag me in it so that I can see it. Why did you knock that off the desk? That's not a toy for you, baby. I might make fan art. Do it! Make fan art. Making fan art feels good. Yeah, go ahead and heal him. I'll still remain surprised with the amount of Hosamo merch they got. It honestly makes me happy. I agree. That's why, like, regardless of what anyone thinks of, like, making fan art is the only time I pull out the good old drawing tablet. I know how that feels. I don't use my tablet as much as I should. Work on my driver's test. I want to do college online. I do want to go back to college at some point. I dropped out. I was a lazy kid. I should go back to college. But yeah. I know how some people feel about gacha games, but like I'm just so happy that there's a game aimed at gay nerds and gay nerd interests that's actually successful, so I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna buy Hosamo merch. Ryota, my child. He's super cute. I like him a lot. What's Hosamo? Hosamo is short for Tokyo After School Summoners, which is a mobile game that is made by a doujin group, a self-published group called Life Wonders. They describe themselves as an LGBT self-published game group, but it's more accurate to say that it's a group of gay guys who make gay manga and like sexy gay fan art and stuff like that, working together to make Ryota needs more fan art. I knew that you would be happy to see that there's a fellow Ryota fan in the chat. So it's a lot like those other mobile games where like the point is you collect sexy anime girls, but instead of sexy anime girls, it's characters that are designed to appeal to like what gay guys who are nerds are interested in. So it's like muscular men, chubby men, furries, Shota. I know how some people feel about that topic, but those characters are in there. They have their appeal, they have their reason for existing. But yeah, it's a game full of characters that are meant to appeal to gay guys. And in terms of like gacha games, I'd honestly say I think it's one of the more ethical ones, because like it's not hard to get the currency that you need in order to unlock the characters at all. Like in the time that I played the game, I was able to get all the characters that I wanted. It's really easy to get the characters. They really want to make the game something that people can get into without like hurting themselves. I tried it once, got nothing negative to say except the UI and layout is a bit off. I do agree with that. The UI could use some sprucing up. But I think it's a fun game. I think the characters are really cute. I think the anime opening theme song that they made for it a while ago is really cool, and I'm working on a cover of it. Because it's genuinely just a fun song that makes me happy. I have to do my best when I model Ryota. You do. And I know you'll do a good job because you did a really good job at modeling the chubby version of the protagonist, so I know that you'll do a good job at modeling Ryota. Yeah. The UI, yes, Dragonborn is the name of the song. To be fair, the UI when they were... The UI is kind of a holdover from when the game first started being developed, which like a lot of the assets from when the game was first being developed, they were making it on a shoestring budget. They were working within their means because like I said, when you're working on appealing to a very small demographic, you kind of have to be cheap about it. But the thing is, the game has been doing pretty successfully because a lot of the characters in it are furries, and a lot of English-speaking... Why did I have Yuna do that? Anyway, a lot of English-speaking furries will spend money on literally anything that allows them to have furries of any capacity. So, like, even though a lot of them could not understand anything in the game, a lot of them still ended up buying or like downloading the game and then putting a lot of money into it. So remember it being Japanese exclusive. It was for a while, but they're adding translations, but the translations are behind. Like, not everything is translated, and like once you reach a certain point in the game, like if you progress past a certain story point, then it's not translated. We'll say it's not performance heavy and it's faster to get into the game. That is true. The game runs pretty smooth. Like, when I first started playing it, I had an absolute garbage phone and it still ran pretty good. The love quests were never translated, so I did it on my own to translate Best Boy Ryoto's love quest. If I get an anime, I bet it's live. It would be really cool if it did, but I just don't think it'll ever happen. I would love for it to, but I just feel like the audience is not there yet. I never played Cookie Run. I do appreciate the people drawing anthropomorphized porn of the characters from Cookie Run, though. Don't forget, people can make anime out of anything. That is true. Unfortunately, making anime is expensive. So, look at Ruby. Yeah. I guess if as long as the character models are better than the character models from Ruby, I wouldn't hate a 3D anime for Tokyo After School Summoners, but I would still prefer it to be 2D animated because I'm a nerd and I just love 2D animation. It's something I'm very passionate about. So. Yes, Onyx. I know that you're very, very slowly making your way through modeling every fucking character in Tokyo After School Summoners. And when I say slowly, I don't mean that as an insult. Because I know that you are a one-man army, so... And your quality is incredible, hence the fact that even the members of Life Wonders are starting to follow you, and the people who are designing characters for the game are starting to follow you because they recognize how talented you are. God damn the face. I just realized who Onyx is TV. Yeah, it's that really talented cool guy from Twitter. Who also made porn of me for some reason, even though he has much better things to do. Onyx is a rock Pokemon. That is true. It is also that. But yes, Onyx is a very talented 3D artist as well as a very talented 2D artist. Oops. There we go. Pro Tag 5, thank you on. Yes, exactly. You know what? I'll go ahead and use her overdrive. But what do I want to use? Smoke bomb. Is this? Let's see what happens. Okay, that was okay. Sunlight Yellow Overdrive. I'm always open for looking at characters. Although, since I am playing a game, I can't really click on anything, so I feel like that kind of limits my ability to look at them at the moment, but... Time for the cold bed to meet my body. Yeah. Such a good feeling. Getting to lay down in a nice, cool bed. We got to get the air conditioner in my apartment fixed. It's on the fritz right now, which is a crime. I should always be frigid at all times. I'll DM you if you want. Yeah, that's fine. Also, if you want, you can plug a Twitter. Because, like, obviously, like, I'm following Onyx. So, like, people in here are following each other. So, like, if you guys want to share your social information with each other, like, that's fine. I'm cool with that. TBH, same. If not, I'm just a pile of sweat. I remember having to replace an AC. It was $450. Hate Chicago. You live in Chicago? I've only ever been to Chicago once. As part of a school field trip years and years ago. I remember thinking it was really cool, but I was also only visiting, like, art museums and shit, but... Uranometria. That's a cool name. I will have to look it up. If you're already... Are you already following me? Because if you're already following me, that'll make it easier for me to figure out who you are. Gotta be like Ice Bear and get yourself an actual fridge to chill in. I'm not gonna lie, there was a period where, as I've mentioned before, I had a very religious upbringing when I was a kid. And as part of that very religious upbringing, my parents made me go to a church camp every summer, and I hate summer. It's very hot and I'm very fat. So I did, on regular occasions, break into the kitchen and go hide in the lock-in freezer because I just wanted to be away from the heat. That is a thing that I legitimately did multiple times as a child. Baloo does kind of sound like Ice Bear a bit. I mean, you're not wrong. I legitimately did hang out in a freezer because I would rather do that than sweat. It's actually a spell from Fairy Tail, and yes, I'm following you. Okay, good. Then I will be able to look you up more easily. I mean, not much to see in Chicago, but this bean that comes to see an ice skate and Navy Pier. Yeah, I don't even know if the bean was a thing when I went to Chicago, because I know that I feel like if it was a thing, we probably would have went to see it, and we didn't. So I'm gonna guess that it probably wasn't a thing when we went. And OMG Fuba, I do the same thing at work. Yeah, I did for a very short period work at a restaurant. And I did the same thing on occasion when I was like, damn, I'm just way too hot. I'm gonna go chill in the freezer for a bit. But I have to emphasize, when I was doing this at the church camp, I wasn't supposed to be in there. I was not supposed to be in the kitchen. The kitchen was supposed to be off limits to anyone who did not work there, and I did not work there. But I was like, fuck it, I'm sweating, I'm going in this kitchen, and I'm hiding in this lock-in freezer. Last summer, the AC in my place went out twice, and it's typically 80 degrees with high humidity. I had to stay at my parents' place for a time until they fixed it. Yeah. Fuck that noise. It's fucking abysmal. Last summer I was setting up to move to Georgia, and I'm in Georgia now. How's Georgia treating you? I've never been out that way. Apartment's repair service isn't great at the best of times, so it was all very taxing. I know how that is. The repair service at my apartment is not that great either. I cry my former job where the pants are required, no exception. Like, please, I'm sweating. I'm glad to hear that Georgia is treating you well. Like I've said, I've never been out there, don't know a ton about it. Only thing I really know about it is that it's apparently where Jacob Andrews from Drawfee came from. So Jacob Andrews is our little Georgia boy. Yogi boy, our precious little Georgia boy and supposed yogurt addict. Keep looking at your mom. I mean, you're free to do that. Like I said, big brother or little brother, I'm willing to be either one. Who needs it more? Who needs it more? Probably you. You can be big bro. Okay, I will be big bro. Though if someone else needs me to be little bro, I can be little bro for them. Artist eyes engaged. Yes. Let's see. Does anyone need healing? Yeah, sure. Top Warren off. I'm very submissive. Well, I did say that I'm versatile on my profile, so. If you need me to be the aggressive one, I can be the aggressive one. Also, I cannot speak of my alt Twitter, Lamau, but I do follow you on my alt Twitter. I understand we all gotta keep our secrets, so canonically everyone's big bro for me. Okay, Yuna, you get out of there for a bit. think I've only talked to 2 people around my age. I did just follow you on Mainmole. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for following me, by the way. Canonically, this isn't even my final form. We're all about to go Super Saiyan. Alrighty. Stop. Stop. Super QB. Okay, let's get Riku back in here. Damn, Orin, your voice is sexy. Why your voice so sexy? Alright. Honestly, I also follow with main and alt accounts as well. Aw. I'm glad you guys are helping to bolster my follower account. Yeah. Odosu? Odosu. I'll need to figure out what the fuck that means. Can't wait for Baloo's final form where he wears some Kill la Kill-esque clothes. I mean, I'd be down. You gotta dress like a slut if you want to get fucked like a slut, so... BRB gonna sub to you on my other 2 YouTube. Okay, you guys don't have to literally do that. Thank you, though. Kill la Kill had sexy outfits for women. I'd say Kill la Kill has sexy outfits for everyone. There's nothing stopping men from wearing those outfits. I mean, personally, I think, like, a mask-leaning dude who's wearing feminine clothing is cute. I think that's cute. I'm down for that. I hesitate to say that I'm into, like, femboys or anything like that, because I'm exclusively turned on when they actively do not look like girls and just look like men wearing feminine clothing. That's the thing I'm into. Gotta dress like a slut to get fucked. Exactly. It's a very good motivational quote. Kamagori is, but oh my god. Oh, that man could sit on my face and snap my neck, and I'd be fine with it. Okay, well, we've been level grinding for about 2 hours, so... I'm gonna go and order me that pizza I was talking about. Thank you all for joining me. It genuinely makes me very happy that people want to hang out with me while I act like a nerd. and it makes me happy that you guys say such nice things to me. So I'll see you guys. I think I scheduled for tomorrow to stream. I think I'm streaming again tomorrow. Same time, same place. So hopefully I can see you guys again tomorrow. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.